This is just my hair. There is no form of attachment whatsoever. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Here in this channel, we talk about hair growth tips, relaxed hair care, protective styling, and so much more concerning the hair topic in general. So if you know you are interested in this type of content, consider subscribing. So in today's video, I'm bringing you guys another episode of the relaxed hair Q&A series. All my other videos on my relaxed hair Q&A is in a playlist which is linked down in the description box below, so you can check it out if you are interested. So we are just going to get started. So the first question here says, is the Profectiv Mega Growth Moisturizer washed out? No guys, Profectiv Mega Growth Moisturizer is not washed out. And in case you are new here and you are wondering what that product is, this is the product I used as my moisturizer, and this is how it looks like. So this is the Profectiv Mega Growth Daily Leave-In Strengthener. It's meant to be used as a leave-in, not a conditioner. There's also a Profectiv Mega Growth Deep Conditioner that you can wash out, but this is not meant to be washed out. And I've already made reviews on these two products, the Profectiv Mega Growth Daily Leave-In Straightener and the Profectiv Mega Growth Deep Conditioner, because I use both products. So you can check out those videos if you are interested. So now the Profectiv Mega Growth Daily Leave-In Straightener is not washed out. Now the next question says, have you ever tried the team rinse method? Yeah guys, I have, but I think I did it just once, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really tell that much the effect it had on my hair because I used it just once, and it's been long. I used it, I think, over 2 years ago, so I can't clearly remember the effect it had on my hair, but I'm going to be doing it again later in the future. So when I do it and I see a result with it, either positive or negative, I'm going to come back and give you guys a feedback on that. So the next question says, have you ever had a setback? I would not really call it a setback, but there are times in my hair journey when things were stuck. When I was at mid back length, my hair hit a plateau. I think I've shared that before on this channel. And I think my hair was on that plateau for about a year. I was so scared back then, thinking that that's how my hair is going to end, that's how my hair journey is going to end. Because even back then I had the dream of having tailbone length hair. But when my hair got to that place where I became scared, I thought that was it. I thought that was how my dream of having tailbone length hair is going to be cut short. But I feel that was also a very important part in my hair journey, because at that point I became inquisitive. I became curious to find out what ways I can use to grow my hair. How can I make my hair healthier? How can I make my hair longer? So that's when I started researching, and that's when I learned about things like deep conditioning, moisturizing, oiling, regimen, routines, and all that. And ever since I found out that my hair journey has changed for the better, because when I first started my hair journey, the only thing I was doing was protective styling. Yes, my hair was always in protective style. When I first started, I'll install long-term protective style for 6 weeks, take them out, wash my hair, and install another long-term protective style for 6 weeks again, take them out, give my hair like a 1 week break, relax my hair, then give my hair a 2 weeks break, and repeat the same thing all over again. So that was what I used to grow my hair to mid back length. And when I started my hair journey, I was bald, like my hair was shaved. So that was what I used from that point when I shaved my hair to mid back length. But when it got to mid back length, the regimen was no longer working. So that was when I became curious and I started to research, and I found that I had to make a change in my regimen. So that's when I started buying products, increasing the duration of my protective styles, stretching my relaxers, and ever since I did that, my hair has just flourished non-stop and it's still flourishing. So I'm really happy I had that plate, because without that plate too, I wouldn't have known what my hair needed at that point and even now. Then after that plate too, there were times I had scary breakage that my ends became see-through, but it was not that much of a big deal. All I did was just trim it off. The damage was not that much. I think then I just cut maybe about 1 to 2 inches, so I will not really call that a setback. And another thing to consider is the fact that I have high density hair. Obviously, when you have high density hair, the amount of shedding you are going to have is going to be more compared to when you have low density hair. Even with the breakage, it's going to be more. So just so that the more your hair density, the more hair loss you should expect. So as for any major setback, I don't think I have had any. So that's it, and I hope I answered your question. Now the next question says, why do you carry your protective styles for so long? Okay, if you are new here, let me just give you a brief summary of how long I carry my protective styles. When I first started my hair journey, like I said, I was carrying my protective styles for 6 weeks. But now I carry my protective styles for at least 3 months, sometimes 4 months. The longest I've gone was 5 months. Now, why do I carry my protective styles this long? The simple answer is length retention. I want to see length retention. That's why I carry my protective styles this long. And like I always say, always listen to your hair. Whatever regimen or routine you implement on your hair and you see that that had a positive effect on your hair, just continue with that regimen. So I noticed that when I increased the duration of my protective styles, my hair flourished. So that's why I like leaving my hair in long-term protective styles, because I know my hair loves it. Plus, putting my hair in long-term protective styles gives me the ability of resisting temptations like combing my hair every day, styling my hair every week. The less manipulation you give your hair, the better results and the better length retention you are going to see with your hair. And I think one of the most important tips to see length retention in your hair journey is just leave your hair alone. So protective style is an excellent way of leaving your hair alone. And like I said, I've used protective styles from when I just started my hair journey up to this day, so it has never failed me. I'm currently on a protective style challenge. This is just my hair, there is no form of attachment whatsoever. So I installed these braids just few weeks ago, and I usually put them under my wig cap. I know most of us use cornrows, other wigs, but I choose to use braids because I noticed that cornrows was breaking my hair. So that's why I chose to use braids. And like I said, I just installed these braids few weeks ago, and you can see the new growth I have. And I already made a different video on this protective style challenge, so you can check that video out in case you're interested in embarking on this challenge as well. So that's it. That's the simple reason I leave my hair in protective styles for so long. Length retention. I want to see length retention. Now the next question says, how do you deal with itchy scalp in long-term protective styles? I usually don't get problem of itchy scalp that often. I've been in this protective style for almost 2 months now, and I have not had any form of itchiness on my scalp. But when I do, like when my protective styles are getting so long, what I usually do is to clean my scalp. I have a method of keeping my scalp clean when in long-term protective styles, because I usually don't wash my hair when in long-term protective styles. And I already have a video on how I clean my scalp while in long-term protective styles. I think that was my last video, so you can check it out if you are interested. So using that method has many benefits to me. It keeps my scalp clean even when I don't wash my hair. It helps me get rid of itchy scalp. It helps me reduce the level of product buildup my hair is supposed to get, especially when you are the type that use this product on your hair almost every day or frequently. When you're long-term protective styles, you have to find a way to reduce product buildup. So those are some of the reasons I love this method so much. So that's how I deal with itchy scalp when in long-term protective styles. Yeah, still a lot of questions here, and I think this video is getting too long already. I noticed that you guys don't like long videos, so I like keeping them short and cute. So I'm probably going to answer the rest questions in a separate video. So make sure to drop your questions in the comment section down below if you have more questions, so that I can include them in my next Q&A. So that's it, and if you stayed with me to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.